Up next on Lion TV, we have a story with Brooklyn Shaver about some outstanding school staff.
And me, Braden Farron, with all your weather updates. All that and more, Lion TV starts now.
Happy Friday, Searcy High, and welcome back to another episode of Lion TV. I'm Brock Smith.
And I'm Eric Crowley. We hope everyone's having a good day so far. Now let's start the day with some student announcements.
The library now has a second remote drop box for you to drop off your library books. In addition to the one outside the West office, there's now a second box just outside the glass door used to enter the library hall. Please take advantage of these two deposit sites for dropping off your library books.
Capital Scholarship is a scholarship that was created for any individual who wants a future in the construction industry. The scholarship will be available to print off Schoology, or you may pick up a copy in the counselor's office. The deadline for the scholarship is February 15th.
FCC LA has been selling Crush for Your Crush throughout this week. Stop by room 104 to place an order. FCC LA is having a pretzel sale in room 104. You can get 2 pretzels for $1. Many of our staff members at Searcy High do a lot for the students.
I know, but one that hasn't been recognized this year is our school nurse. Brooklyn Shaver was able to get more information about her.
Today we're focused on a dedicated professional who works tirelessly to provide care and comfort to those in need at our school. Let's take a closer look at the impact she makes every day.
My mother was a nurse, and my earliest memories are of her taking care of people. I just never wanted to be anything but a nurse. I feel like it was my calling to become a nurse.
The reasons I come because I hate feeling sick, and I try to come to school as much as I can, so the nurse is definitely here to help me get better through the day so I don't have to skip a whole day of school.
Ms. Dutton is always here to help her patients. She learned from the best and is always solving problems the best she can.
I like to interact with the students, and I like to hear about their lives and just be a small part of their journey in high school.
I think Ms. Dutton's pretty approachable. She feels like another teacher here, so if I ever see her in the hallway, I just wave hi to her.
This is actually my 30th year anniversary of being a nurse.
With Ms. Dutton, many are very comfortable coming to her with their problems. After being in this field of work for 30 years, Ms. Dutton has mastered the ability to make her patients feel safe and welcome.
I've learned a couple things from my visits here because, on the wall, she has those informational things, and I'll read them. So I'm always learning here.
Everyone is always learning new things when coming to the nurse. Even the nurse herself is always learning.
I want to fix the problems that the kids have when they come in. It's not possible. All I can do is treat their symptoms, of course send them home if they need to go home, but I can't give them medicine, prescribe medicines, or I can't take them to the doctor, things like that. I went to ASU BB and did 2 years and got my basics, and then I went to Harding and I graduated there, but it was well worth it. And bye-bye.
Thanks to the nurse, she is always here for us when we need her the most. Her dedication and passion for the job makes a huge difference in our school. Now let's send it back to the news desk.
Thanks, Brooklyn. If you visit the nurse, make sure to congratulate her on her 30 years of being a nurse.
Morrilton High School is mourning the loss of a student athlete who was recently killed in a car crash. According to South Conway County School District Superintendent Sean Halbrook, student C.J. Clemens passed away. The date of his death was not given. Clemens was a junior at Morrilton High School and played varsity basketball with the Devil Dogs. A post on social media remembers Clemens for his infectious smile and grit. Adding to that, he exemplified who kids wanted to be.
A man accused of fatally shooting one person and injuring 5 others at a warehouse in Ohio was arrested. Police said Wednesday morning authorities have been searching for the suspected shooter, Bruce Ridgenfield Foster III, and located him at his home in Columbus. The shooting happened around 10:30 p.m. Tuesday. Greg Jones, the chief of the New Albany Police Department, said overnight staff was at the warehouse and around 150 people had to be evacuated to a neighboring building.
President Trump floated 2 bombshell ideas Tuesday about Gaza that has Palestinians, Israelis, and the wider Middle East scrambling. The first, that U.S. would take over the territory. The U.S. will take over the Gaza Strip, Trump said in a White House press conference with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. the second that Gaza's entire population would relocate to other countries. Trump presented no specifics about how the U.S. would execute his proposals. They have met fierce resistance from Arab and Palestinian leaders who have long hoped Gaza and the West Bank would form the basis for a future Palestinian state alongside Israel.
It's been raining a lot recently.
Yeah, it has. And it makes me wonder if it's going to change anytime soon.
A good thing Brandon Theron has all our weather updates for us.
Let's get into these weather announcements. Today we have a high of 49 degrees, mostly cloudy with a rain chance of 22%. Winds are east-northeast, 11 miles an hour with a humidity of 64%. Our sun rose at 7:01 a.m. onto tonight. Tonight we will have a low of 45 degrees, mostly clear with a rain chance of 40%. Winds will be east, 7 miles an hour. Humidity will be 89%, and our sun will set at 5:42 p.m. onto the almanac. The last 7 days average, our high is 76 degrees and our low is 33 degrees. Our monthly average of precipitation is 2.24 inches, and our month to date is 1.62 inches. On to the 5cast. Saturday we will have a cloudy with a chance of rain. 72 degrees is our high and 34 is our low with a 24% of precipitation. Sunday is a cloudy with a chance of rain, 41 high and a 33 low with a 15% chance of rain. Monday will be mostly cloudy with a chance of rain with a 40-degree high and a 33-degree low at 24% chance of rain. Tuesday will be mostly cloudy with a chance of rain, 40-degree high and a 29-degree low and an 84% chance of rain. Wednesday is going to be mostly cloudy with a chance of rain, a 40-degree high and a 28-degree low and a 75% chance of rain. It's going to look pretty rainy next week, guys. Back to you at the news desk.
Thanks, Braden, but enough of all this weather talk. I am famished. Do you know what's for lunch today?
I do. For lunch today, we'll be having boneless chicken wings, chili cheese dog, classic cheeseburger, chicken and crispito, ham and Swiss cheese sub, strawberry parfait with granola, fresh pear, and milk.
That sounds absolutely delicious. Be sure to thank the lunch ladies for preparing this amazing food for everyone.
Hey Eric, do you remember what it was like roaming around the halls as a freshman?
Yeah, I do. I was super scared at first, but I got the hang of it eventually as time went on.
Kat Brimman has a standout freshman with us to tell us her experience about being new at SHS.
Welcome back to another week of Line of the Week, and our special guest here today is Bella Horton. So Bella, what's it like to be a freshman in Cersei High School?
Being a freshman is really exciting, but it's also a little scary because you're the youngest in the school.
Okay. Are there any challenges when it comes to being a freshman?
Some of the challenges when being a freshman is, of course, you're the youngest and you don't know everybody because you're the new kid, basically.
I think this. Okay, that Stella's answers.
What advice would you give to the next year's freshman students?
I would just tell them that it will be scary at first, but eventually it'll click in and it'll feel like it's your normal everyday life.
And then that's all you say. Bella still gets a point.
Okay. Are there any major differences between the Cersei High School and the junior high?
The biggest difference is at the junior high, there's very limited opportunities for clubs, and at the high school, there's an endless amount of opportunities.
And finally, what do you think about the new opportunities Cersei High School has offered you?
I was really excited when I got to the high school because I got to join Educators Rising, and I've been looking forward to that for a while. And I love being able to join all the different clubs and make new friends and meet new people. When we go to conferences and you get to hear other people that are in the education field talk about their experiences and learn more.
Okay. Well, Cersei, that's all the time we have in this week's Line of the Week. I'm Kat Bremen, and I'll see you guys next week.
Thanks, Kat. It's always great to see new faces here.
Hey Eric, I hear Cersei is playing Nettleton tonight.
That's right. We have James Stafford to tell us more about it.
Happy Friday, Cersei High. I hope you had an amazing week. Let's jump right into this week's sports updates. This past Tuesday, our varsity boys and girls basketball team traveled to Nettleton High School for a tough matchup. The varsity girls fought hard but ultimately fell to Nettleton 48-67, bringing their overall record to 10-12 in the conference. The varsity boys also faced a tough loss, 51-80, leaving their record at 9-14 in the conference. Due to heavy snowstorms in January, both teams missed their first scheduled games against Nettleton that were made up on Tuesday. So tonight, we're making up for that loss with a highly anticipated rematch here at our very own Lion Arena. Both teams are looking to bounce back and show what they're made of, hoping for a strong rebuttal after Tuesday's defeat. The wrestling dual state tournament is happening tomorrow afternoon. Both of our girls and boys teams will be competing in said championship. It will be held at Van Buren School District at St. Clair Bates Arena. The girls will begin at 10 a.m. and the boys will start at 3 p.m. Make sure to show off your support by wishing all of our athletes the best of luck this week. In national sports, the Arkansas Razorback basketball team played against the Texas Longhorns 4 days after upsetting the number 12 Kentucky on the road. The Razorbacks defeated Texas 78-70 on Wednesday at Moody Center in Austin. Arkansas has won back-to-back SEC games for the first time under the first-year coach John Calipari. The Razorbacks have won 3-4 since starting the conference. Arkansas fans are excited to see such athleticism on the court and can't wait to see more. Super Bowl 59 is set for Sunday night at Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, Louisiana. Will feature a high-stakes showdown between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles, with Patrick Mahomes leading the Chiefs and Jalen Hurts powering the Eagles. This game promises to be an exciting clash of two dynamic offenses. Fans can't expect thrilling actions, stand-up performance, and the vibrant atmosphere of New Orleans, making this a Super Bowl a must-watch event. Umpire Pat Hoberg was fired by Major League Baseball on Monday for sharing his illegal sports gambling accounts with a friend who bet on baseball games and were intentionally deleting electronic messages. Pertinent to the league's investigation, MLB opened up the investigation last February when it was brought to the attention by the sportsbook, and Hoberg did not umpire last season. While MLB said the investigation did not uncover evidence, Hoberg personally bet on baseball or manipulated games. MLB Senior Vice President of On-Field Operations, Michael Hill, recommended on May 24th that Hoberg be fired. Commissioner Rob Manfred said Monday he upheld Hill's decision among the highest-rated umpires at judging the strike zone. Hoberg can apply for a reinstatement no earlier than 2026 spring training. MLB said the friend made 141 baseball bets between April 2nd, 2021 and November 1st, 2023, totaling almost $214,000 with an overall win of nearly $35,000. Well, Cersei, that's all the sports updates I have for you. Let's send it back to the news desk with Brock and Eric.
Thanks, James. Well, it seems we've made it to the end of another episode of Lion TV, Cersei. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Cersei High Lion TV.
And to follow us on X at Lion TV, Instagram at Cersei Lion TV, and on Facebook at Cersei High Lion TV. Signing off, I'm Eric Crowley.
And I'm Brock Smith. Have a great weekend, Cersei.